Hello friends. This week is Parashat Tazria-Metzora, which deals with a lot of the issues of Tuma and Tahara, purity and impurity, particularly around what happens when we have experiences that bring us close to the boundaries between life and death, whether that's childbirth or touching a dead body or suffering some kind of illness, and how we come back to engagement fully in community after having those experiences. I think this parasha is very apropos right now. I'm certainly feeling it as I just got my first COVID vaccination a week and a half ago. I know many of us are wondering, how do we get back to normal? Which is a very similar question to what Tazria-Metzora talks about. I know many of us are also thinking about the death of Dante Wright and what that says about the purity and impurity of our whole society that keeps allowing this to happen. And so one thing that I learned from this parasha is the importance of noticing the effects on ourselves, noticing the effects on our community, and then gathering together in community, returning to community, figuring out how to move forward. So I don't have the answers of what that looks like. I'll be talking about it more at Shabbat services. But for now, I invite you to consider, how can you take some time to acknowledge that difficulty, to acknowledge all of the ways that death has affected us, the deaths of BIPOC, the COVID deaths, and what would it mean to come to respond to that by showing up in community. We will be having our first in-person Friday night services this week in a long time. If you'd like to join us, you can sign up at a link that is in this week at TBI. And I hope whatever it is that you need, whatever it is you need for yourself to take care of yourself, and whatever it is that you need for yourself to show up, that you figure that out and are able to ask for it. Shabbat Shalom.